done for West Ham before. Possession over.
Again, in possession though. Henderson and Curtis Jones very high in that midfield. Boy, did he exploit it.
West Ham United supporters, but the probability suggests they're still marginally more likely not to win than to win, as them with this one-goal advantage as the more likely winners of the fixture. Asking the time to get the ball away from the on-rushing Gakpo. Conceded a couple of goals on Saturday, of course, in Liverpool, and on both occasions they scored one at the other end within 4 minutes.
Just watching Jurgen Klopp screaming, I think, at Joel Matip, telling him to get tight to Antonio, who's relishing this lone striker role. And he's so much more suited to it than Danny Ings.
Chance that he might have expected to be able to get that ball away. We've already talked at length about his new position and was down that side, but the West Ham attack came for the goal. Fabianski off his line. To be honest,
Jota was the man he was looking for. Just gets it wrong, flips it into the goalkeeper's hands, but caught him by surprise. It's not far away from the line.
Thank you for coming so fast. I told you the commander would send someone, Gartha.
The commander didn't send him. Don't you recognize a Jedi when you see one?
Then we really are saved. Master Jedi, may I please beg your aid? Have you ever faced a Rakghoul before?
Is this a research station or something?
We're a Republic archaeological salvage team, cataloging those who died in the Tarisian bombardment. Mostly, they call us the corpse counters.
It's pointless work. People are dying out here, so the Republic can have a list they'll never look at.
These people deserve someone to acknowledge their deaths. Only, most of our team were lost this morning when Rakghouls cut us off. I was hoping that you might go see if anyone is still alive.
If there is any chance your friends live, they deserve every effort to save them.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would help us. We were in the Zerka Works pipeline. If you go soon, there may still be someone there.
No, there's no hope for our friends now. But maybe you can make those monsters pay for what they did.
Cody Gakpo making his way forward. Around the edge of the penalty area as Henderson picks it up. Jones.
As you can see by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Tarisian Rakghoul plague. Even one individual Rakghoul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date. Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results. Thank you.
If you're working on a vaccine, I'd like to help.
Working on is a generous term. The last breakthrough in Rakghoul plague research was 3 centuries ago. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a Rakghoul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment. I'm trying to acquire this serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, it's not going to happen.
What makes you think that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepanik Memorial Hospital. Sepanik was well preserved. If there's Rakghoul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Vicky to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
What is legal and what is right are often different. I'll pay them a visit.
That's extremely brave of you. The Death's Claw pirate gang robs anything that talks and shoots anything that doesn't. I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
Bit happier now.
And so are they. So is John Henry as well.
It's amazing, isn't it? To stand at the site of such history. The fall of Taris has always cast a shadow over the Republic. So many millions of our people are descended from the refugees who fled its destruction, and we've carried its effects for far too long.
Are you talking about something specific?
I'm sorry, I'm Dr. Synoda. I have made it my life's work to cure Kolu syndrome, a rare cancer that affects only the descendants of Tarisian refugees. But I have reached the limits of what I can do without the original settlers' medical records. I came here to access the systems in Taris's old general hospital, but I underestimated the dangers.
It sounds like a worthy cause. Is there a way I can assist?
Master Jedi, I am honored by your interest. Please go to the old hospital. I have the plans here. There are emergency generators that may still work. If you bring them up, we can download the old records. Bring them back, and you could save millions of people from a life of pain and early death.
Response again from Liverpool, albeit that it's actually longer than those two did at the weekend. Bowen. So involved in a little bit of wrestling with Curtis Jones, and he wins the decision.
It's a good foul to give away. As again, Liverpool committed numbers forward. West Ham looking to transition quickly.
Won't be surprised to see that Liverpool have been utterly dominant in terms of possession. Much within their West Ham territory as well. Bringing it forward, Jota won the ball cleanly. Liverpool the transition quickly again. Obviously the most advanced of Jota's teammates when he tried to play him in. And Johnny trying to win possession back, and they managed that. Back low for Henderson. Jones.
This is for you, Gartha. I saw you ahead of me there, before the pack cut us off. Just want to tell you, you're wrong. The dead do care what happens to them after they die. I'm one of them now. I hear those monsters sniffing for me in the dark, and I know I'll be with the dead before anyone comes for us. And I do care. But I'd rather lie here 1,000 years undiscovered than have some greedy son of a Hutt like you dig me up just to see what I've got that's worth stealing. I hope someone else finds this and makes you pay for your crimes, like I'm about to pay for mine.
Blue station right in front of him, able to make the block. Matip comes forward. Jones is on mark with time to bring the ball down, but Sanchez and Bowen given the opportunity to do anything with it. Shea broke back Bowen's way. West Ham end up with a throw. I saw a couple of illustrations there of Liverpool winning the ball back tidily in the midfield. Klopp paid tribute to his side's counter-pressing at the weekend, saying it was, in his opinion, the first time all season they got it right. Defending was solid, aggressive and positive. Seconds.
That's that counter pressure you're talking about.
Jones coming behind Curtis Jones. Looking it away, Paquetá claiming that he was manhandled off the ball there. Still having a word with Chris Kavanagh about it as Liverpool bring it forward again.
Causing West Ham problems in midfield. The way that Curtis Jones and Jordan Henderson are splitting in midfield, Gakpo dropping in as well. It's like a diamond midfield.
Antonio ball the free kick. I'd say four for on the loose ball around the edge of the penalty area, and Safar was hunting as well. Liverpool able to bring the ball away. The entertaining first quarter of this game on a night when a draw really would be a better result for West Ham than for Liverpool. Liverpool will try and carve some inroads into the tomorrow, of course, at Tottenham. Decides above the ball and it's away. Salah, it's Jota, and it's narrowly over. Should be 5-3 for him.
Just wouldn't sit for him. Long ball through the middle. Salah's able to get there ahead of two West Ham men. And they make a real mess of it. Silva caught in possession. Balls for Jota. Just wouldn't sit quickly enough. Soucek does enough.
Keeping a weather eye on him.
Liverpool front three, it's reminiscent of when Firmino was playing through the middle. Salah to the side. Firmino dropping in, the other two making it behind. We've seen them in this game. Gakpo's position is a real problem for the two centre-backs.
Just made a run from the touchline, right across the face of the two centre-halves. Just giving Zuma and Agad something to think about. Let's bring it forward here with Nick Antonio. It's a goal kick, just ricochet back off the big number 9 last. West Ham's last season was just how set pieces where he was positioned on the toes of the Reds keeper. The first goal, which went down as a goalkeeper's own goal. Also had a hand in the third.
I finished resetting all the tracking relays. Is that central computer online?
Affirmative. Triangulating Dr. Gadara's coordinates now. This facility has outlived its usefulness, and my programming provides no secondary mission. I am uncertain how to proceed. Serving Republic cowards is unacceptable, but I am not armed to combat in this scum. Recommendations?
Situations, but they haven't been able to do that too often.
Dr. Gadara needs all the help he can get. You should come.
Excellent suggestion. Perhaps I can acquire new mission parameters from my maker. Triangulation complete. Transmitting the coordinates to you now. I am coming, but do not wait for me. My maker needs you, Jedi.
There's the width on the Liverpool right-hand side. Henderson drifting out there. So when Liverpool have possession and Alexander-Arnold is at his most central, it's Henderson that will naturally gravitate to supply the width on the Reds' right.
Attack versus defence for long periods in this first half.
But attack not always winning through.
It's difficult when you've got so many bodies behind the ball to try and break it down. But Liverpool's movement has been really good.
Last 5-6 minutes of Liverpool possession haven't really been at any great tempo. Still the dominant force in terms of who's got the ball. Majority of attempts as well, albeit just one on target so far. Goal kick. After today, the Hammers have to left the play whilst their league season ends. Games to the sides involved in the thick of the relegation battle. Certainly hope to have the points on the board long before then. Very nervy encounters if they haven't.
Blessed with some firepower though, isn't he? Look at this front three, look at his bench as well. 12, both in reserve. To speed now. Salah. Some quiet season, he's still got 27 in all competitions. It's not a bad return, is it?
Liverpool career, despite his side tendencies, the perceived problems that his form as well.
Liverpool's problems aren't the top end of the pitch. It's been defensively this season.
Hammers ending up on the deck as Jones just caught Cresswell, who top of the domino of Declan Rice. So well in tandem for the Taris goal. Gakpo. And leaving Bowen in his wake. Andy Robertson going. Back towards Henderson, but drops it up to read by Rice. Back by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo trying to get in. Zuma forced to play it. Right for the slice goes well over.
Has done this a couple of times. He's so good at regaining possession. And then he's just run out of options ahead of him and lost it a couple of times, and Liverpool have been able to counter on them.
Keeping an eye on his man. Van Dijk claiming he was pushed as he made his way towards Robertson's excellent delivery.
Well, he had the run. Came from deep. Jumps early. There's no foul there.
By Gakpo, really good ball retention. Zuma and again, working well in tandem. Very much West Ham's first choice centre-half partnership. Ball by Souček as he brought the ball forward through the midfield. He didn't like the decision from referee Kavanagh.
It was quite clear.
Pretty clear.
They're struggling to get out, West Ham. No out ball. If the ball goes long to Antonio, it's coming straight back. They're struggling to get support up to him. That left-hand side anyway, but struggled up there today.
It's a problem that's easy to identify and difficult to solve.
Well, you've got to try and get a few passes in. West Ham have been incapable of that.
Offside in control, but not really creating too much themselves.
Need to be patient. We're up against a side who are compact, deep, and very defensive. It's not easy to break that down.
And on the weekend playing against the Nottingham Forest side who exhibited a low block. A little bit of time for the opportunities to begin to come. Space here for Jones. Seen him have a settled run back at the side after the injury worries he's had over the course of the campaign. Got the job at Fabinho. Martin invited forward. Henderson turning it round the corner, getting it back. Salah the man wide, Henderson flicking it on, and it's only narrowly wide. Jota missing with his head by about a foot.
West Ham are chasing shadows, can't get close to anybody. On his fabulous football from Liverpool, they move in 1 and 2 touch. But West Ham can't get close to a Liverpool man. How close is that? Inches away, Jota, from giving Liverpool the lead.
Press conference after the Forest win, Klopp asked how long it had been since they'd won successive league matches. He seemed genuinely surprised to hear it was barely a month, the implication being that it felt a lot longer. If they could win again here, it'll be 3 in a row in the league for the first time in 2023. We'll have winnable games coming up. Between now and the end of the season, it isn't inconceivable that they might just win every game, but it has been so difficult for them to display that kind
You
of
picked the wrong
consistency
midday to
over the
rob
course of
that
this
brain.
campaign.
There's gonna be 200 Death's Claw pirates coming through that door.
As they turn it forward, Antonio, and good covering from Alexander-Arnold.
Suits me fine.
Wait. When I said you picked the wrong place to rob, I meant we don't have a lot of money. And it's true. Most of our manpower is laid up with a rag-ghoul plague. If I'm not around to administer the serum treatment, it's going to be nothing but carapaces and claws in here.
I'd heard you dug something up. I'm going to need it.
Yeah, we've been using it to... Whoa, wait. No, you don't. No, you can't take it. These people are infected. If you cut off my supply of serum, these guys are going to turn. You know what that means? I'm going to have to shoot them all in the head before they try to eat my liver.
You're a doctor, right? Synthesize some more.
With what? My state-of-the-art facilities? I can only use what I find, and we don't find much. The only place I can think of that might have some left is the ruins of Dynamite General. The place was basically Ghoul Town. You want serum? You get it there, and leave us alone.
Well, this is West Ham in a nutshell.
I'd better not come to regret this.
Oh, the stuff is down there, I swear, on my medical license. The real one.
And then they've got an overload down that left-hand side. You're thinking play Declan Rice in. But he tries to find Antonio at the far post. Slightest of touches from Virgil van Dijk denies him.
Deft touch, but definitely important. Rice with the flick, and Antonio coming in behind and could capitalise.
You mentioned West Ham's threat from set pieces. Win the first one, win the second. Can't hit the target.
Always a crowd scene inside that 6-yard box. Antonio never too far away from Alisson. Standing there making a nuisance of himself. As he came back out to attack the flick on him. Couldn't steer the ball at the angle that he wanted. Curtis Jones is coming in. Fabinho. Straight it is. It's the goalkeeper, Lucas Fabianski.
Well done, Jared Bowen. He tracked Curtis Jones all the way. Yes, he's an attacking player, but he's diligent in his defensive work, and he tracked Jones all the way into his area.
Frustration from Jurgen Klopp and his men aren't ahead. But for that crucial touch from Virgil van Dijk, they might have been behind. West Ham happy to just try and hang in there. They've had little other alternative in all truth. Gakpo for Salah. Alexander-Arnold looked up. He had 5 Liverpool players around the edge of the penalty area, but 2 or 3 of them in offside positions. Had to work it back as a result of that. Alexander-Arnold, Jones, Fabinho. Not where he wanted it to go. Looking long. Looking close enough to Antonio to help him with the seconds.
It has been a fascinating half of football. You can talk about 2 teams with contrasting styles. Liverpool have been the dominant side, and most of the possession and look the more likely, but West Ham have that constant threat on the counter, which you have to be wary of.
Well, as an illustration of which of the 2 sides is going long, look at that pass accuracy. West Ham United, 68% of their passes are finding a man. Liverpool, it's nearly 9 out of every 10. John up for Henderson. Salah coming to meet it. Seconds remaining in the first half. There will be a couple of extra minutes to be played. Salah again. Fabinho. Now Robertson. Curtis Jones.
These are all the medical records I could find.
Thank you. I am sure you have braved many higher profile dangers, but you will never do anything more important. You have saved countless lives. One of them may well be mine. My ancestors fled Taris 300 years ago, and my family still carries their curse. I thank you.
Henderson making the run on the back of again. Jones down for Robertson.
You're back, and I don't see anyone with you. Did you... Are they?
Dead? What did you think? The rat ghouls would buy them flowers and send them home?
The angle on the ball for Cody Gakpo. Henderson, Salah, just in behind Gakpo's run. It's the ropes for a moment.
I'm sorry. Your friends are gone. But I made sure those rat ghouls would never kill again.
Cold comfort. There's probably another swarm already moving in.
Excuse me, I should call the base, tell their families what happened.
I'm putting in for a transfer. No job is worth this.
I hear you found a way to make it worth your while.
What did you find? Was Elizu alive? What did that lying coward say about me?
You should have more respect for those murdered by the Sith.
300 years ago. All the Sith involved are just as dead as them. So fine, you found me out. Who cares? You're talking about people who died generations ago.
We'll see if you think prisoners have as few rights as the dead.
Very funny.
The commander's sending a team to retrieve the bodies. Thank you for doing what you could.
Entertaining fair. Attack against defence for so much of the game. Then have both ended 1-0 to the Reds.
Ask your partner what's been happening to the valuables you find.
Oh, please. This is so humiliating. Yes, Elizu and I were stealing some trinkets for the black market. The blasted dead don't cry over it. Why should you?
How could you? You told me those boxes were going to the Republic Archive.
Yeah, so I lied. But you going to turn me in for that too?
We'll work this out later. We've asked enough of your time. Although, if you have a moment...
Sound like there's something more on your mind.
Okay, this'll sound crazy, but there's more rat ghouls at our grave sites than any of the Republic target zones.
They're just drawn to the noise and the smell of flesh.
We're not any noisier or fleshier than a platoon of soldiers. I think they're protecting their ancestors.
Taken quickly by Antonio.
Ancestors?
See, raccoons descend from sentience. It's a disease, one we know little about. But if my theory is correct, it'll be our first insight into how they think. This could be a first step toward taking the planet back from them.
Played well, Curtis Jones. Quite the effective in central
Understanding your enemy is the key to defeating him.
Exactly. Right now, raccoons are like something out of a nightmare. We never know when or where they'll attack.
What? You're not sending them to the bombardment site, are you? That place is so thick with rat ghouls you can see them from orbit.
Don't you interfere. We know what you think of the people of Taris. I am right about this. Why else would they be so determined to guard the bombardment sites? If you could get samples from both the raccoons and the skeletons at one of the main sites, we could see if they're related.
My specialty, danger and a worthy cause.
Seriously, Sierra, you think you can waste his valuable time on your crackpot theories?
You don't tell me what to do anymore. We know how you feel about the people of Taris. Please don't let Gartha discourage you. This is important. And I don't think there's anyone else on this planet willing to brave those rat ghouls to find out. I'll be waiting to hear what you find.
It's by far the easiest of the sides chasing a top 4 place in terms of the number of points per game that their remaining opponents have accrued. After today, they've only got 2 away games left. They're both against bottom 4 clubs. And Villa and Spurs, 2 of the sides are in Europe with them.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
They've got work to do, unquestionably, but even the resources to be able to do it in terms of what's still to come.
Be safe out there.
Then Rama. Attempt at interception from Fabinho. Van Dijk heads away. Back from Socek. It's a foul looking for Antonio. Got shoulder to shoulder with him every step of the way. Now Liverpool will be able to bring it through on the counter. Henderson. Just too much on it. Fabianski had the time to judge that he was going to get there ahead of Cody Gakpo.
Shaking his head. Just a fraction too much on the pass. It's a decent effort from Jordan Henderson. It's the only ball on. Just about kept himself onside.
Do you feel Gakpo's best position is through the middle?
I think it's difficult because he's got a lot of players who play off the left-hand side. Jota, Nunez, Diaz. And Gakpo maybe would probably be better suited there as well, but I do like him through the middle because I like the way he drifts and drops into the number 10 position, because that really does give West Ham's 2 centre-backs issues. Again, Zoom again, I'm not quite sure whether to go in or whether to drop off, and he does find himself on the half turn and then running at West Ham's back four on numerous occasions.
Rice getting the ball for Antonio. And Rama doing well to keep the ball with his feet under duress. Rice, Aaron Cresswell, boyhood Liverpool fan. It's Cresswell again. So the sliding challenge. Did he get it off Ben Rama? No, he didn't. First corner of the second half goes West Ham's way.
Actually had a bit more territory at the start of the second half, West Ham. They were able to get their full-backs further up the field. Ben Rama on the ball more. He didn't see enough of it in the first half.
So it's Zuma this time that is standing right in front of Alisson, making life as difficult as possible. Antonio's going to be coming in from that little bit deeper, stationed by the penalty spot at the moment. Cresswell with the delivery, took a couple of Liverpool touches. There's no way that can be deemed a back pass. It hit Alexander Arnold before Alisson picked it up. Well, David Moyes won't indulge any talk of points targets for survival. Suffice to say that he knows his side aren't there yet. He said he didn't think it would be fair to admit what he thinks the target is, just that they have to take care of business. To 35 points if they can protect the one that they've got against their name so far today.
Jurgen Klopp will be tempted to go to his bench early in the second half. If you think about how the first half panned out and how deep West Ham were, maybe someone like Thiago in central midfield who's got the ability to pick a pass, that extra bit of creativity in the middle of the field, might be something that he thinks about. And he's also, of course, got Nunez and Diaz, that firepower on the bench.
Drilling it forward. Look for Henderson to try and field it. Tough Benrahma. Shows some lively touches at the start of this second half. So well to get through again here. And the end product to try and find Bowen to go with the quick, tricky feet.
Far more positive though at the start of the second half, Benrahma.
Back out on the left-hand side, he had a spell through the middle at the end of the first half.
He just switches off defensively, doesn't he? Even there, Alexander-Arnold just played a little 1-2 around him. He doesn't track back. That's what frustrates David Moyes at times.
And Chris Taris. His way forward, and know each other. Their careers really took off together at Hull.
Declan Rice was urging his back four up, trying to get them to squeeze the pitch, but it's difficult because Liverpool are finding space. You see Henderson picking up the ball, 5 yards of space, nobody near him.
Rather win it back, Antonio for a better. Setting up Declan Rice. Thought of a shot. Safal getting it in. Making a run towards the ball, it was very well defended. Getting it away. Now the counter-attack could be on. Salah taking it wide. Quite getting it back. And the flag stays down for now. Brilliantly done by Bowen. For the second time tonight, they score a goal out of nothing. Superbly taken by Bowen. Liverpool with a chance at one end, West Ham devastating at the other.
What a goal! West Ham. And this looks... Check it, of course. Wants to get this on his left. He stops, halts on that left, and he bends that brilliantly into the far corner.
Well, it's very close, but he was offside. And the roar is from the travelling Liverpool fans.
Oh, just a foot offside. Not even a foot, half a foot.
1 foot. Action on the Liverpool bench. Getting ready to come on. Surviving that warning shot across the bows. It's Liverpool's final trip to London this season. They've won only once in the capital so far, which was their November success at Tottenham. That is a win that could well prove significant in the final shake-up. Salah back for Henderson. Judge the ball and the bounce to perfection. Salah trying to get goal started again. He stuck to his task manfully. Alexander-Arnold. That was decidedly speculative.
Game's opened up, hasn't it? We've seen Liverpool having a couple of chances in transition now. Salah's definitely on, but again, is able to stick with him. Excellent work from the centre half. Get back, keep his eyes on the ball and make the challenge.
So here are the changes. And the first one will see Jordan Henderson come off to Thiago. He's making way just before the hour mark, and Diogo Jota will as well. A couple of opportunities came his way today to add to the 4 goals he's scored in the previous 2 games, unable to do so. So Luis Diaz, who's come off the bench in the last 2 games after 6 months out with a knee problem, he's going to get half an hour or so here.
I think they're good changes from Jurgen Klopp. Said I wonder how long it'll be before Thiago comes on. Just gives you that calming presence in central midfield. And of the front 3 players, probably Jota was the quietest out of those 3.
So will that have any ramifications, I wonder, for Alexander-Arnold's positioning? Doesn't seem as though it will. You can see him just reverting back into the centre circle here. I think the fact that do have so much work to do if they're going to finish.
Welcome
the top
back.
4 has given
Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got.
Opportunity to be able to experiment, and I think that Alexander-Arnold's new hybrid
Well,
role
thank
is
the
a
Force
byproduct
for
of
good
that.
Taresian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries.
A few games and make a decision about whether that's the way to go forward next season.
While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
There was some unavoidable violence on the way in.
I see. Then if it didn't happen in a plastic beaker, don't tell me about it. Ah, here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the Raku plague has mutated since then. This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
I'm sorry it didn't happen as you hoped.
Oh, I'm not giving up. Now I just need what we call a lucky survivor, whose system has made antibodies to the modern plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need. If I infected an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
If it means we can someday wipe those things from the planet, sign me up.
Well, and I had this whole speech ready.
Thiago.
All right, we have a medical droid, CB-084, set up to observe raccoons in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the raccoons attack you and see what happens.
Are there any other medical facts I should know?
Sure. You're doing the right thing. Now, here's your serum injection. I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
Diaz, lovely turn, and another. Gets it back again. Diaz, almost a perceptive ball with Thiago making a run forward. Benrahma missing his kick as he tried to get it away. Qatar trying to referee give him a free kick. Chris Kavanagh. So Fabinho got the ball. Alexander. Here's Van Dijk. Diaz. Cresswell made sure that it did. Diaz. Cross in.
He's been a lively cameo so far. Certainly put himself about. Curtis Jones in behind to play him in on that occasion. He made a couple of runs actually in behind. He was turned down by Thiago in midfield. He doesn't normally. If he sees the pass, he plays it early. We're looking to get him on the ball higher up the field. Nearer the West Ham goal.
Has it been quite as marked as that over a 10-minute period? That was through necessity, taking one step back followed by another. Rice trying to be a little bit more proactive, out of position now as Liverpool bring it forward with Jones. There's Thiago, Fabinho, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and over.
Probably expected better from Trent Alexander-Arnold, because when he picks this ball up, he's got plenty of space and nobody goes to close him down. They both back off. Aged and Cresswell don't confront him.
Remember, once infected,
It's already been a good week for West Ham. They're under
Sign of
18.
the skin coming off to make way for the exoskeleton.
They had a 5-1 victory away to Arsenal. First time the young Hammers have won the competition since 1999, the days of Joe Cole and Michael Carrick in that team.
The Republic sent a unit to retrieve our team's bodies. They said to thank you for your help.
Aren't you going to ask if he wasted his time on your pet project?
Why do you always try to ruin everything? Do Solston moms not hug their children or something? Did you get to the bombardment site? I don't see a scratch on you.
The rat ghouls didn't want to give up their blood, but I convinced them.
I'm sure you can be quite persuasive. Just let me see the samples. I've got a portable scanner that can give us preliminary results right now. That's amazing. There's over a 50% correlation. Genetic drift usually means a much less marked connection, even in a normal population after so many years.
They cling so desperately to their lost humanity.
It could just be geography, remaining close to their initial infection site. We'll need a xenobiologist out to study this.
Don't just dismiss it now. This is an incredible find.
What? Where's the cynical disbelief?
You can't dispute the numbers, Sierra. You're right. This is amazing. If rat ghouls have enough rationality to remember people and places that matter to them, we can't keep treating them like mindless animals.
Fabianski got down, did well.
If they can think, maybe someday we can make peace with them.
Exactly. We need to cancel our operations in these grave sites. We can't keep antagonizing them.
But if we know they come to the defense of certain territories, we can bait them, draw them out, so the Republic can send in troops to exterminate them.
No, if they're sentient, we can't just keep murdering them.
I'll contact the Reconstruction Authority. Do you have an opinion on this?
If there's any way to coexist peacefully with the rat ghouls, we should take it.
I guess it's a virtue to forgive, right? At least this way, maybe we can avoid those kind of attacks in the future. I'll give the Republic your recommendation. Thank you again for all your help.
It's a great effect. fine advantage over Said Benrahma, and he capitalised on
Your
it
life.
with a block.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
He couldn't believe he didn't score at the previous corner. He had 2 attempts and couldn't find the back of the net. But at the third time of asking, he plants his header into the back of the net. It's Benrahma that's closest to him, doesn't do enough to stop his run, and it's the simple task. A free header, 5 yards out, in between the man on the post and the goalkeeper. Can't say they don't deserve it.
Well, they'd had the warning, West Ham, they didn't heed it. And Joel Matip's first Premier League goal of the season has given Liverpool the advantage. They've only come from behind to win on a